everybody, we're here. We're going to show you how to make our new egg rolls coming to you in the new year, January 2nd, going live. So let's come over here, show you how to roll them, how to pre-fry them, and how to store them. All right, so we're going to make pulled pork mac and cheese egg rolls. Okay, very simple. First, we will have to make the pulled pork mac and cheese in store, and it's a very simple recipe which you'll all be getting. And then we just form the egg rolls. What do we need? We'll need our egg roll wrappers, which will be added to your Sysco list. We need our pulled pork mac and cheese, barbecue sauce, cheddar jack, and a squeeze bottle clearly labeled with water. Okay, water is very important in this process. So we'll show you how to roll them. First, we're going to start with our sheet pan, okay, and use our water to get that nice and wet. We're going to take our our egg roll wrappers. Just do maybe three at a time. When you get comfortable, you can do more. Okay, it's very important to keep these very well wrapped when you're not using them and store them in the walk-in. Otherwise, they will be very dry and not able to be worked with. Okay, so we have our egg rolls here. Again, wet sheet pan, egg rolls down, more water. Okay, we're going to take our pulled pork mac and cheese over here. You all have the blue handled 2-ounce scoop, okay? Very important that we use that and only that. All right, so we have our scoop here. We're going to take a very flat and level 2-ounce scoop, put it here towards this corner. All right, again, very flat and very level. We don't want any more than this, or it's going to create a large egg roll. Very flat, very level, right there. So we start like that. We're going to just break them up a little bit, so make it a little easier to form. Okay. To that, we're going to add about an ounce of barbecue sauce. And about an ounce of cheddar jack. Okay, so we're going to start with the edge of the egg roll here. We're going to roll it over. You can see the lip is there. We're going to form out our egg rolls a little bit and just roll. We're going to take our corners here, make sure that they're nice and tight. Everything is nice and tight. We're going to roll it almost all the way. Leave it there. On to the next one. Roll over. Pull back. Okay. Nice and tight. Roll. Almost all the way. One more time. We'll get nice and close in on this one. Let me move it a little closer. So, roll over. When we're pulling back, we're also forming the egg roll so it's nice and uniform. Roll back over. Get your edges. Obviously, if the edges are not secure, stuff will fall out while they're in the fryer. And then we have this part, okay? And this is when we want to seal it. So, we just take more of our water, get those corners nice and wet, and we're going to roll it, and we're sealing that in, okay? Without the water, it will not stay. That doesn't mean you need to drench it, but it has to have some sort of moisture so it will stay. Then, we can't just drop this in there. We're going to take it a little bit of just plain flour. Okay, put them over here. All right, that's going to keep them nice and dry. And now we're ready to pre-fry them. Okay, you can do a whole half sheet pan or however much you feel like you need to make. I'm just making 3 now for this, but we're going to take them over to our fryer. Again, this is before service, anything like that. put the sealed end down, drop them in the fryer, 350, regular temperature. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. We're not cooking them all the way. We're just sealing it in. Okay? 30 seconds. No more. Alright, so come on over here. Again, they're just sealed in there. They're not cooked. They're not brown. They have a crisp to them. But what you can do is you take it from this point. You can put them on a sheet pan. You can cool them. They last quite some time for a whole shift. They'll last in the refrigerator overnight. Okay, so you can get ahead on these. If by some chance, when you go to drop it per order, it feels like it's a little wet, you can just roll it back in the flour and it's going to be perfectly fine. Okay, now we have an order, so it's 2 pieces per order, right back in the fryer. It'll take a few minutes, okay? It's been about 2.5 minutes or so, 3 minutes. We'll come over and see how the egg rolls should look. Okay, nice and golden brown, delicious. Okay, not super dark, not pale. So we'll take these out of the fryer, bring them over. Very simple plating, guys. We're going to take a little bit of mixed greens. Okay, nice little bed. Okay, just to spruce up the plate. Take some of this barbecue ranch dressing, which you'll be making. Very simple. It's 2 ingredients. The recipe will be coming at you. Take our egg rolls. Look, we're going to cut them on a bias. Nice angle there. You can see that. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to take them. Stand them up. Showing off that beautiful inside. And that's it. Pulled pork, mac and cheese, egg rolls. I think they're going to be very popular and very easy to make. Enjoy.